So you guys may be asking, men of God, is there gonna be more plane crashes? Yes, there will be more. There will be more in February. There will be more in March. February and March, I keep seeing blood, 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 especially by air. And for those of you in Europe, be careful of train accidents. Train. So here in the US, yes. America, take note for the plane crash. Africa, if you're in Kenya, South Sudan, Nigeria, Ghana, Morocco, prepare. South Africa, if you're in Africa, prepare also. I see crashes too, plane crashes too. In Asia, Europe, February and March, you're gonna see it also. So February and March is like, as the devil in the air wants more blood. So I don't want to say more about what is going on, because like I told you, TikTok censors speeches. But for those of you who are wise, you can understand what I'm saying. There are demons, principalities in the air. It is time they want blood from those companies. Alright, so some of these companies around the world have signed contracts with the devil long time ago. Not just that, but even some soccer companies like Manchester United. You guys just see Red Devil team. You don't even know how it started. We who see spiritually know how this thing started. They started on the blood. That is why you see there was a time where Manchester United team plane crashed, right? Manchester United has had a plane crash before, right? For example, I mean, for those of you who are soccer fans, some of you may hate me today. Some of you may not like me anymore. Do you guys know Manchester United? They've had a plane crash before, right? With all the players crashing, right? Okay, let me tell you the truth about that. That was actually a sacrifice to their team. That is why no matter how you try to win them, they always find a way to get back. That was a contract that was sealed in their evil covenant. I'm not saying that you can't play in those teams. You can go in there and shine the light of God. You can go in there and shine the light of Christ. We're living in an evil world anyways. Most of the things in this world are evil. But we are the light of God. We're the light of Christ. Wherever we go, we shine the light of Christ. So most of those teams, they are founded by blood. So people say, Red Devil, I'm a Red Devil fan. Just by the name, people cannot even tell. Just by the name of it. And you can see the Satan is on the Manchester United thing. You can see Satan there standing with something like this. People think it's just a logo. It's just a logo. But we who are spiritual, we know these things. So please, guys, when you come to Jesus, like, your eyes are gonna open to many things in this world. I'm just giving an example concerning soccer. Just to tell you that that part of the world is also very demonic. But as Christians, we go into everywhere to shine the light of God. So I'm not discouraging you not to play soccer or to go there. If you go there and you are signing a contract, just make sure that it aligns with what God wants you to do. Make sure that they don't tell you, don't say any word about Jesus, don't do this about Jesus. Make sure you flow according to God's way. Okay, now back to the plane crashes. Yes, another crash just happened today, but that's how I told you guys it was gonna be. There is more coming. There is more plane crashes coming to the United States. Yes, there is more. One says, I was watching your prophecy yesterday and I just saw a plane crash happen now. Yes, it's true, guys. We need to pray. We need to pray. Yeah, but this month I saw more plane crashes. I saw another plane crash in July. Can you imagine, guys? God can literally show you ahead. Right now, in July, there's literally another plane crash happening in July. Literally, can you imagine? The person may not even be aware right now. Maybe the person is planning about 10 more years on earth, and the person doesn't even know that they have just January, February, March, April, May, June, July. They don't even know they have just 6 months to be alive. That's why don't just plan your life without putting God in it, because you never know. Life is short on this side of the earth. You may think that you have 10 years, of which you have just 10 months to be alive. So yes, there will be 2 plane crashes in the Philippines. This year, before December ends. So the Philippines have their own. The Philippines is gonna also have an earthquake before the 12th of February. I'm gonna still come to the Philippines. If you're in the Philippines, this February there will be 2 earthquakes. The first earthquake will happen from February 1 to February 12. Mark that date. If you're in the Philippines, record this video right now. From February 1st to February 12th, there's gonna be an earthquake in your country. But that earthquake is not gonna be very strong. The earthquake is gonna be 4.8 magnitude. That's the earthquake that's gonna be 4.8 magnitude. It's gonna take place almost when we are closer to the full moon. The full moon takes place on the 12th of February. So 1st of February to 12th of February, expect an earthquake in the Philippines. It will come to pass. It will happen. These are signs of the end times. And when I prophesy like this, the Philippines say, we are used to earthquakes here. It's not about being used to earthquakes there. These are signs of the end. Jesus spoke about these things. These are signs of the end. So if you live in the Philippines, Manila, Philippines, there's a place called Manila, Philippines, Manila. The earthquake will be felt there too strong. And yes, I'm already done talking about the plane crashes. Oh no, I forgot about Barbados. Bahamas. Barbados or Bahamas, Lord? Okay, Bahamas. The Bahamas is gonna have a plane crash, but it's gonna be a private jet. This private jet will carry a president. The president will be leaving Barbados. Why am I saying Barbados? The president will be leaving Bahamas, and then someone is gonna boom the plane, and it's gonna fall in the sea next to the Bahamas. So if your president is gonna visit the Bahamas island, pray for your president, guys. Check it out, the Bahamas. If you have any president and he's gonna be visiting the Bahamas, tell the president to be careful. Tell the president to be careful. If any of your presidents are gonna be visiting the Bahamas, tell him to be careful. No, I'm not married. If anyone is gonna be visiting the Bahamas, tell him to be careful, any president, because there's a plane crash that's gonna happen there this year, in the Bahamas. In the Bahamas, there's a plane crash that will happen in the Bahamas this year, and a president will be in that plane crash. So pray for him, because in that plane crash, I don't see the face of the president, but there will be a president in that plane. I don't know where that president is from, whether it's the president of Bahamas, I don't know. But that president is gonna be in the plane, right? and it's gonna take off from the Bahamas. The plane is gonna take off, and as it's leaving the Bahamas, there's gonna be like boom, an attack on the plane, like boom. It was like planned to like maybe finish that president, so that they attacked the plane and boom, the plane went all the way boom into the water. So pray for the Bahamas too. Pray also for Brazil. There's another plane crash in Brazil that will take place. There's another plane crash in Brazil. There's another plane crash in Brazil that will take place. Okay, I think I'm done with the plane crashes now, guys. I gotta go to the next.